The Agent Smith Effect.
What is that? Well, this is one of the things that has to do with the Dark Brothers and how they subconsciously get into your psyche. So they control the media, they control the news, they control what you eat, what you think, what you see, and everything else.
Are they the deep state that we hear so much about?
The deep state, they're the deep state. They're all these hidden figures behind the scenes pulling all the strings that nobody ever can really see who they are, but they're there. There's 100 families running this entire planet, but there's still a handful of them that are at the top of that mini pyramid that are really making all the final decisions. And so that's really what it's all about. So the Agent Smith effect is when, if you're talking to somebody like a friend or a family member about what you saw on TV, and it's like a sitcom or a TV show, everybody's having a great conversation about it, but as soon as you stop to talk about is 9/11 a conspiracy, or what they're putting in our food is poison, all of a sudden that person will then change. Their countenance will change, or their attitude will change, and they'll almost become like a prison guard to stop you from talking about those topics and try to skew you back into what the more comfortable topics were, which was gossiping and so forth and so on. So it's like this thing jumps into them. It's like this matrix programming takes over their body, and that's part of the dark forces that happen. And it's called the Agent Smith effect, kind of after the Matrix movies where Agent Smith would pop into the bodies of other people to fight against Neo. I've been researching this for so many years now, since 1977 until this current day, researching aerospace and technology and combining with the knowledge of ancient wisdom and ancient texts and trying to put the two together, trying to look for a unified physics, kind of like Nassim Haramein. I study a lot of his work and seeing how the quantum mechanics and quantum physics really does interact with spirituality. You can't have one without the other. If you try to only go the spiritual way and not incorporate the science behind it, you don't really get the big picture, and vice versa. So I really tried to put, pieces of the puzzles together and try to paint a picture not only for myself but for everybody else.
Billy, what are cymatic frequencies?
Well, these are the hidden frequencies behind the ether of space-time that literally jingle matter into existence. And so I even talk about in the book that Thoth is talking about using cymatics and lights and photonic light to create matter. So he would actually literally utilize photons and cymatic frequencies, which are jiggling strings in the ether of space-time. It's called string theory. But he had the ability to access that, and utilizing vocalizations and cymatic frequencies, combining the two together to create solid bricks and matter and everything else. So some of these structures weren't built by, going and getting quarrying bricks and blocks. Some of these structures were literally manifested. And we, as now people on Earth, scientists, just recently, it's in my book, a whole article on it, physics.org, they discovered how to turn light, photonic light, into solid matter.